be leading you all into the celebration mode for the one final time at this forum of Digital Technology Sabha. Well, they say that every great achievement, ladies and gentlemen, is a culmination of days, weeks, and years of hard work, blood, and sweat. Be it finishing a marathon or winning an Olympic gold. You know, millions of such magical moments, like I've said on stages, they come together, they combine to create one such moment. And that one such moment is what you all await for as well, to cheer for your industry colleagues and of course for the awardees that are waiting in the hindsight, so that we can bring them onto the limelight and onto the screen in a bit. So with that vibe, I am going to welcome all of you, ladies and gentlemen, at Dell Technologies presents the Digital Technology Sabha Excellence Awards and Express Group Initiative. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final time, and I would want with all the pumped up energies, I think with whatever sixth sense I have, I would still request all of you to make sure that whenever you get a chance to interact with our awardees, do congratulate them. For now, I'm doing the honors of congratulating on your behalf. So allow me to read out the first category of this particular moment for all of you there. Well, enterprise applications is something that we would like to begin with, and Sonia Chaturvedi, the System Analyst Joint Director from the Government of Rajasthan. Of course, Sonia ma'am wouldn't be able to join us, but I must tell you that this is for the project of eBazaar that we are giving these honors. And may I please request Natwar Singh Ji, the Programmer, Department of Information Technology and Communications from the Government of Rajasthan. Sir, if you could please join us and make this moment befitting with your words and tell us a little about the project there. We would be happy if you can. Yes, sir, we could hear you.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Absolutely, sir. Many congratulations. Aapko bahut badhai.
Thank you so much for organizing this award in this crucial time, and I'm very happy to receive the award on the behalf of Sonia ma'am, as she is not available today with us. And eBazaar is the solution designed and developed by Rajasthan government to provide a platform to all government departments dealing in the local stores and selling their products to the consumers. By use of this platform, we bring all the departments on a centralized system, and the citizens can access online from anywhere, anytime to purchase anything. The goal of this system is to provide the last mile delivery not on just only the cities. We also cover all the villages and every zip code available in Rajasthan. We are also expanding the platform to the national-wide deliveries. The system is already running from 2017.
All right, sir. Thank you. I think you foresaw a lot of things, the entire government there in advance, and I think it is just helping the people out there at large, making sure that they are safe while they can also avail the services.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Please convey our due congratulations to the Government of Rajasthan and to ma'am, of course,
definitely, there. Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So with that, let's see as to who is acing and making the waves, the right kind of waves with the right usage of the deployment of technology in making sure that what's being produced is looking like a project that is about Kerala Police's quest with modern tech tools. Now that's the name of the project, and the name of the category that we are celebrating now is Enterprise Applications. Well, Manoj Abraham, sir, Additional Director General from Kerala Police. Could we please hear you? Our digital honors being extended to you.
Thank you very much. It's a matter of great honor for Kerala Police and all my staff and team here for this Digital Technology Sabha Excellence Award. We in Kerala Police, we have always believed that technology should be adopted more and more, so that because we are a service-oriented organization. And with technology, you can actually stay abreast with the criminal and also ensure that your service delivery becomes more efficient and the public really gets a safer atmosphere. So we have adopted it big, and this recognition of these sorts really drives us forward to really go into more technology infusion, adopting more of technology to ensure that our services are better delivered. So it's a great honor. Thank you very much to the Express team.
Thank you very much, sir. And please keep the quest on in making sure that you use the technology for, the well-being and for the citizens of India there. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Such a pleasure to be seeing you, and we'll make sure the digital certificates reach your inboxes. And with that, I am moving to the next category, ladies and gentlemen. Please, please, please feel very proud because we're going to be announcing the winners under the category of enterprise security. Well, this is for the drone project, and may I invite Gurisa Pallaraju, the DIG Technical Services from the Andhra Pradesh Police this time. Well, sir, are you there with us today? Let's wait for a quick few seconds. All right. That means that we need to march ahead, and let's have a look as to the next category, which is enterprise mobility. So could we please welcome our awardee for the day, Ashutosh Garg, Director IT, Department of Information Technology from the Government of Himachal. Now this is for the project, Ashutosh, may I please read Mukhyamantri Seva Sankalp Helpline. Well, as the name indicates, Ashutosh, many congratulations. Please decode a little more about this project for us.
Thank you so much for the award. And about the project is basically, as you said, it is Mukhyamantri Seva Sankalp or Mukhyamantri Helpline. So it's a centralized grievance redressal system wherein we've set up a call center. So any citizen can file a complaint at any point of time. And we have a escalation matrix for all the departments. And as and when the complaint is registered, so the complaint is to be, there is a minimum time period given to each department. And in case the officers at the lowest level, if they're not able to settle the complaint, it moves up in the escalation matrix.
All right, sir. Thank you for sharing that piece of information. Many congratulations to the entire team there.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And with that, please allow me to move to the next category. But before that, I must also tell you that in the meanwhile, of course, even after we wrap up with the awards presentation ceremony, of course, e-hosting and e-awarding all our awardees there. Make sure that the time that we have also laid down for you to still keep exploring the platform is definitely due to your credits. So make sure you can still access to the resources and the assets that are there on the platform. Yes, there are a few more awardees and their names to be announced. There is, of course, a vibe of celebration that we will still celebrate. But in the meanwhile, I think these things are very important because for all the insights that you have assimilated across all these 4 days, I have been urging all of you to make sure that you share your key takeaways across the social media using the hashtag Digital Technology Sabha, so that some of your friends and colleagues who have missed some of the takeaways to take, they can have an access to it. And anyway, there are no worries because the entire summit, the entire deliberations in the Digital Technology Sabha would be available on demand as well. And that will be for a month. So I think we are definitely trying our utmost to make sure that the learnings of the Sabha are well accepted and well shared across industries and across our delegates. While I know you must be wondering as to What about the e-gift vouchers? Well, the ones who would be winning it would get it straight in their inboxes. So there are absolutely no worries on that segment as well. But for now, please make sure, because it's important for us to engage with the people who are there at the booths. They have been waiting for your attention. So please give, due attention there, and that is for your benefit. That is to understand how much and in which direction we are going forward when it comes to e-governance and the way ahead, especially in this COVID-19 era and the aftermath. The theme that we befittingly curated for this digital edition of Technology Sabha. And with that, as our awardees are, of course, making their entry in the back end, of course, to receive the digital honors, please allow me, as the screen says, to move to the next category, which is definitely enterprise mobility. Well, could we please have Manish Chandan, the head state e-governance mission team from the government of Haryana. Now, this is for the Healthy Haryana portal and mobile app. So would like to believe that Sir is not here with us right now, but extending the digital commendations, as I say, the digital honors, the virtual claps for the awardee there. So big congratulations. Thank you for inspiring us, government of Haryana. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am on to the third last category for the day. So this is data center, and we're going to be awarding the team who has worked hard for the Tier 3 data center project. And could we please have Gurisa Pallaraju sir, just in case if you're around, DIG Technical Services from the Andhra Pradesh Police. So we would like to congratulate Andhra Pradesh Police once again for this one, of course. This is for the category of data center. So, of course, since Sir is not there with us, and also because we've got a second chance to celebrate Andhra Pradesh Police, let me introduce you to the penultimate category for the evening, which is artificial intelligence. So, Mary Prasanti, the Deputy Commissioner of Police, if you could please join us on the screen. Now, this is for your project Integrated Crime Prevention and Monitoring Center with Emergency. I think it will be critical to hear your insights. Well, looks like as far as I can manage from here, it's not there with us, but again, extending our congratulations to the team there as well, and well done. Extending digital honors to the Andhra Pradesh Police there. So many accolades to their name. And that brings me on, ladies and gentlemen, that really brings me on to the last category of the 4 days of the Digital Technology Sabha, that's brought to you by Express Computer and the Indian Express Group. These Digital Technology Sabha Excellence Awards is being presented by Dell Technologies. Thank you very much. So yes, let's have a look as to the last category. As I said, now this is IoT that we are again celebrating. Now, do we have Aditya Singh, the IAS and the CEO of Bhopal Smart City Development Corporation Limited. Sir, this is for your project, the use of IoT in Bhopal Smart City Corporation. Many, many congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Thakre joining us actually. The company secretary from Bhopal Smart City, if I'm not wrong, Yogesh sir.
Yeah, hi Shika, how are you?
Hi sir, thank you for asking. I'm doing very well. I think super excited to be applauding the wonderful work that you all have done.
Thank you so much and good to see you. I just request you to wait for 1 minute so that our CEO is joining, so
Absolutely.
That he will be getting the award.
We have all the time for the award.
He's on the way, just 2 minutes he will be there.
Please take your time, and in the meanwhile, if there's anything that you would like to say to our audiences, because they have been just hearing me talk since the last 4 days, and I'm sure they want to see you now.
Thank you so much. So yes, we are really very proactive in terms of taking steps and decisions in COVID-19 pandemic. So according to that Bangalore model, we have also set up a war room in our ICCC Control and Command Center. And we have followed that IIT model, as the CM of Honorable CM of Madhya Pradesh has said, to identify and isolate, then testing and treatment. So this will be the theme and thumb rule what we have followed in through our war room. And he is so excited, and he appreciated the district war room, and he wanted that time to convert it into the state war room, and it has been converted into the state war room. So it is a big step taken by Bhopal Smart City, and which has become a successful model for other cities across Madhya Pradesh. So this is how we have created and influenced the system. And after that, sir, so CS sir is also joining us. Sir.
Thank you, Yogesh, and good afternoon, sir. Many congratulations to you.
Thanks a lot.
Shikha is from Express Computers. She is hosting the event, and she wants to know what we have done in pandemic. So I have told her about that, and she also wants to know what technological intervention we are taking in future.
Right. We are actually using our ICCC and entire establishment for that thing, and our consultant HP, they have also developed certain applications also for the same thing. You can also share it with them.
Sure. So with the help of our consultant HP, we have developed a pattern-based model to proactively forecast in which areas and in which sector it is going to spread across, and we can take decision proactively. So this is how we have created that model, and we have implemented it very well, which has been appreciated by the Honorable CM also, and so that it has become a state war room in Bhopal Smart City ICCC. And I've also mentioned about the ITMS. So all the associate departments like food, like CMHO, like media, they all have started working and police in the smart city war room only. And when their movement in the city, like their rapid action team is going to treat the people, test the people, and the police team is going, and food distribution is done. So we are monitoring through the ITMS cameras with the help of surveillance team, that whether there is public engagement or not. And police have utilized that services for the surveillance as well as the public address system to the Gali Mohallas, so that the DIG Sahab is sitting behind the camera, and the drone intervention with the help of our startup, the drone is going and covering all the areas of Old Bhopal, and through public address system, we have disseminated the information to the citizens. Thank you.
Shri Yogesh and Shri Aditya, thank you very much for telling us in a bit of detail there about the project. Just that one question from my side to both of you as well. Of course, extending digital commendations from our side, from our team to you both and the team there. But I would like to ask, were there any specific challenges that you all also encountered while working on this project, especially in these times?
I didn't get the question. The challenges that we faced. Yeah, the challenge I think was basically this was something that we had never had before. So the approach and the kind of mindset that we needed, and the major challenge that we faced was like getting the right strategy for forecasting the thing. Earlier we were chasing it. So the major challenge was to understand the situation in a very less limited period of time, and then we are going it for, rather than chasing it where it has happened, forecasting how it can be prevented and where it will be happening and hitting us the most. Other than that, I think the bigger challenge was the paradox of saving your own employees and your own team from the same spread, because you have to work from home, or you are coming to the control room and call center, because we had some positive cases also in our team as well. So the safety of the team as well was a very big challenge. Other than that, I think since the public and all the other officers, they gave us such a good coordination and such good cooperation, that these kind of challenges were overcome with not much difficulty, and with ease we were able to handle them.
Thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for sharing that bit as well, because that just lets us know how much of strength it would have needed, on the Bhopal Smart City's part to execute this. So thank you for inspiring us, and wishing you more power from the Express Computer team.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for joining us. Well, with that, because I could see some checks happening at the end of Gudisa Pallaraju, sir. So just by any chance, if I'm right with my guess that sir has been able to join us, I would like to just tell my audiences there once again that this is for the category of enterprise security, and of course the data center category also, where he wins it, the Andhra Pradesh police there. So sir, if you're here with us, can we hear you?
Yes ma'am, am I audible ma'am?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Where have you been?
Ma'am, we were communicated that the program is at about 4 o'clock. I don't know. It got suddenly preponed.
We couldn't hold ourselves from starting the award ceremony early, sir. So please bear with us. And over to you for telling us about the laurels that you're gaining, like 3 categories for the for the department there. How does it feel?
Ma'am, all put together, Andhra Pradesh got 11 Technology Sabha awards this time, ma'am, in technology, and we are thankful to you. Particularly in this category, ma'am.
आप मुनीशन नाम के वहाँ से हो? आपने मुनीशन लिखा हुआ है?
वो एक लिंक लिख दिया मैंने.
There is some disturbance, ma'am.
Yes, I would request the rest of the awardees to please ensure that they turn off their webcam and the microphone. Raju sir, over to you, please. Go ahead.
This time we have upgraded our data center to Type 3, ma'am. This has helped us in delivering services to the men in field and also to the citizens in a better and efficient way, ma'am. So most probably this is the first of its kind in police data centers, ma'am, in India. So we have we were earlier Tier 1 data center, ma'am. We made it to Tier 3, and downtime is very, very less, about 99%. So we are happy to announce it, ma'am, and we got appreciated for this from Technology Sabha Indian Express, ma'am. We thank you for that, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. And we couldn't be joined by Mary Prasanthi. This was again for the Andhra Pradesh Police for the category of artificial intelligence. So please extend our congratulations there as well, sir.
I think Mary Prasanthi also joined, ma'am. She's also online, if I'm correct.
That will be great to hear his insights, just in case we can.
She was there, ma'am. Somehow, she's there. She's already there. Along with her, Sri B. Srinivasulu, Commissioner of Police, is also attending online, ma'am. I request Srinivasulu sir to talk about his project. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Big congratulations for all the honors that you've got. And with that, waiting to hear from our next awardee, of course, from the Andhra Pradesh Police there.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you so much for the award. Our PD sir would like to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for giving the award to us. This award has come to us for this Integrated Crime Prevention and Monitoring Center with Emergency Response. We call it as Unified Command and Control Center. It is located at the heart of the Vijayawada city. It is linked to Falcon vehicle, police control room, interceptor vehicle, and drone cameras. So we can view everything, whatever is happening at the various junctions and various parts of the city from the control center, and mainly useful for crowd control and alerting the local police whenever there is a problem or any incident. They can be alerted within no time. Because of this command and control center, the reaction time of police has come down to 5 minutes. Just within 5 minutes, anywhere, in any part of the city, our police and our police vehicle, maybe a blue pole, maybe patrolling vehicle or interceptor vehicle, they'll reach within 5 minutes. This is the advantage. The next point is, because of having this unified command control center, we were able to conduct the last general elections without even a single incident. Then we can view the body-worn cameras also that are being carried by policemen in the operations. We can view what they are doing and all in the ground also from the control center. So we have got 30 days backup for the whole thing. All these, whatever we are doing, it will be kept in storage for 30 days. These are the silent features of our command and control center. And once again, I thank you very much for giving this prestigious award. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And ma'am, congratulations to you and the entire team there. We have been waiting to hear from the department there. So Thank you very much. Sir, I would also like to ask you, is there any one message that you would want to share with the industry out there and all the people who are watching you?
Yeah. The message is that the Andhra Pradesh police is fast advancing in technology adaptation in various fields, not only this command and control center, in various other aspects also. We have been advancing very much. Whatever the help any other organizations require from our side, we are always ready to extend. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. With that, ladies and gentlemen, is there anything else that any of our awardees would want to say? I would like to believe here that Munish Chandan sir, is there anything that you wanted to, talk to us about?
Unfortunately, Munish was not available, so I am Veer Anmol Singh. I am from Munish Chandan sir's team, and I had joined, get this award. I'll just talk about briefly about the initiative. Haryana has been a great initiative in Haryana, wherein we were using this initiative for door-to-door household survey. This helped us, to identify COVID-19 patients across the state, and we could visualize them and then, make a pattern and define containment zones, in red, green, etc. accordingly, and then communicate that to the citizens across the state.
Thank you. Thanks very much. So let me just reiterate, congratulate you and the team there, and just reiterate for our audience members that this is for the category of enterprise mobility, of course, and for your project Healthy Haryana portal and the mobile app. So wishing you more success, and thank you for representing sir and the department there. So we'll make sure that your digital honors, the digital certificates reach your inboxes, and looking forward to even more hopeful times when we can meet you instead of e-meeting you and present the trophies to you directly. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Right. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now. It's a little hard time for me now to say what I'm going to say now. But before anything else, I must say that the gears, ladies and gentlemen, have already been shifted towards this sandbox of innovation in such the two buzzwords, unprecedented, uncertain times of COVID-19 and its aftermath. But we would emerge stronger and better than ever before.